What does it mean to be a great Canadian? Does it rely on stereotypes like enjoying hockey or embracing the winters, when in reality, most Canadians would rather not have winter? Or is it the enthusiasm of the individual that outshines any stereotype they might have? Everyone has visions and hopes, but what makes a great Canadian is their ability to make those visions a reality. And that brings me to Reginald Fessenden, an undervalued but brilliant visionary that didn't just dream of stuff. He took those visions and made them a reality. And I'll prove to you why the inventions he's made make him the greatest Canadian. Radio is a very important part of our daily lives. Almost every one of us has used or still uses a radio, whether in our car or in our home. Who knows what we do without it? Thanks to Reginald Fessenden, that's just a thought. After he developed the first radio communication, he decided just for the fun of it to develop amplitude modulation radio, or AM radio, which was the foundation for FM radio, which both are used internationally and widely today. Another one of Reginald's many achievements is the legacy he left behind. His invention and discovery of communication through radio waves left a foundation for all kinds of electromagnetic communication to be developed, such as television broadcasting, two-way radio, and even sonar, which has a myriad of applications such as fishing, depth, and seabed mapping. Sonar technology is also used by the military for underwater navigation, minesweeping, underwater communication, and ocean surveillance. This guy was so unstoppable that Purdue University's School of Electrical and Computer Engineering, which is the school he studied at, hosts a scholarship named just after him, called the Fessenden Trot Scholarship. And the Society of Exploration Geophysicists have been giving out an honor each year since 1977 in his name because of the impact he's left in geophysics. Who else got both a scholarship and an honor named after them? And since he died in 1932, he didn't even get to see what his inventions would become, so the least we could do is vote him the greatest Canadian. So in conclusion, Reginald is the greatest Canadian. He has a scholarship and an annual honor named after him, but you no doubtably have never heard of him. Why is that? Because what the greatest Canadian cares about the most is not their own future, but the future of others. And they will try their absolute best to make a positive impact on the lives of others, regardless of the consequences they'll face. And that's what Reginald cared about the most. And if after all of that you're still somehow not convinced, even after Reginald developed sonar, radio technology, and AM radio, which eventually led to the development of FM radio, which are all still used to this day, you might have a differing definition of what it means to be a great Canadian. But that's okay, because a true Canadian would never value their opinion over another's. Unless that opinion came from Justin Trudeau.